This ABC15 Flash Briefing is sponsored by Sanderson Ford. All roads lead to Sanderson Ford.
Hello, I'm Megan Thompson with your top stories from ABC15 Arizona. It's Labor Day and the commute may be a little lighter today overall, but we know things will pick up later today as travelers return from their holiday weekend. ANA expects the heaviest traffic conditions will be between 2 and 7 this evening and suggests getting on the road before noon. Preparing for a potential tripledemic, COVID-19, RSV, and flu cases typically begin to increase in the fall and winter. We spoke with an ABC15 health insider who tells us this year isn't as big of a concern due to vaccines. It will be the first year some Americans will have protection against all three viruses with the new RSV vaccine for infants and older adults. So should those who qualify get all three at the same time?
What I recommend for patients is just to get that something new separately. So if there were to be any kind of side effects with it, you could know that it comes from that.
If you haven't received a COVID booster, she also recommends getting the new vaccine that will be released soon to help target the new variant. America votes, and we're starting to see a shift in party affiliation in Arizona. Latest numbers from the Secretary of State's office show independent voters are the largest single group of voters in the state, edging out Republicans to hold 34.55% of all registered voters in the state, with Republicans at 34.42%. Numbers show the Democratic Party lost more than 10,000 voters. Keep in mind, when it comes to primary elections, unaffiliated voters must choose a Republican or Democratic ballot to vote. Well, this Labor Day, you may be enjoying a long 3-day weekend, something many workers wish they had every week. See reporter John Matarese looks at why so many people are throwing their support behind the 4-day work week.
Poll after poll, study after study. It's becoming very clear that many U.S. workers would be interested in a 4-day work week. So we talked to people in 2 different industries about the perks and the challenges of a shorter work week.
This may look like any other high school, but students and teachers are part of a unique experiment, a 4-day work week.
It is making our life easier.
Algebra teacher Kara Graham says coming in just 4 days, with Monday a planning day, makes her work-life balance so much easier.
I don't have to spend all day Sunday sitting at my computer doing my schoolwork.
Other industries are giving it a shot too. Flex Jobs recently posted a list of companies with 4-day work weeks. That's where we found G2I, which connects companies to software developers. CEO Gabe Greenberg says at first employees had off every other Friday. But last year,
we announced that we're going to move full-time permanently to the 4-day work week.
The results so far?
Taking more time to think about what's really going to move the needle forward and not just saying yes to everything.
But a shorter work week is not without its challenges. If given the option, Tony Frano with Flex Jobs says ask yourself these questions.
How will you be able to work longer days if that's really what's required? Will you need childcare for some of those longer days?
At G2I, the shorter work week is helping with recruitment.
Quite a few leaders from our direct competitors.
Meantime, Superintendent Eugene Blaylock says he's seeing teachers much more enthusiastic about their jobs.
Teacher wellness and staff morale was at all-time low last year.
He says other districts are calling to see if a shorter work week is a solution for them. As always, don't waste your money. I'm John Matarese.
I'm Nohelani Graff, tracking that Labor Day forecast for you. It's going to be sunny. It's going to be dry. The triple digits are back, but we're going to stay on the lower end with a high of 101 today in the valley. And the warm up is going to be fairly gradual. We're starting the morning off in the 70s and 80s, holding off the 90s until lunchtime. And then after that, we're in the upper 90s and hitting those triple digits right around 3-4 o'clock through about that 5 o'clock hour, and then shaping up for a nice evening ahead as we cool down overnight. Triple digits in areas like Casa Grande and Gila Bend, 90s out to our west, 80s for the central portion of the state, and north of the rim, we're staying in the 70s today. We're gradually going to warm up, though, here in the valley as we move through the rest of the week. So another couple mornings in the 70s, then the 80s are back in the mornings as the afternoons climb closer to 110 degrees. Final chance for a stray shower up north today, and then it's dry the rest of the week, too.
For the latest headlines, weather, and traffic, you can always head to abc15.com or download the free ABC15 mobile app.
This ABC15 Flash Briefing is sponsored by Sanderson Ford. All roads lead to Sanderson Ford.